Deep within the remote Siberian wilderness, far from the bustling cities and modern civilization, lies a stark reminder of our planet's changing climate, the Batagaika Crater. This massive depression in the Earth is not just a geological feature, it is a symbol of the dramatic transformations occurring in our environment. This gaping chasm, often referred to as the gateway to hell by locals, has captured the attention of scientists and environmentalists worldwide. It is a rapidly expanding wound in the Earth's surface, growing larger with each passing year. Its growth is a visible and alarming consequence of the thawing permafrost, a phenomenon that is accelerating due to rising global temperatures. This permafrost, a frozen layer of soil that has blanketed the Arctic for millennia, is now melting at an unprecedented rate. The Batagaika Crater serves as a stark warning sign, a harbinger of the profound changes unfolding in our planet's polar regions. These changes are not isolated, they are part of a larger pattern of environmental shifts that are reshaping our world. The crater's sheer scale is awe-inspiring, a testament to the power of natural forces at work. Imagine a chasm carved into the Earth, stretching over a kilometer in length, and plunging 100 meters deep. Its gaping maw exposes layers of Earth frozen for thousands of years, revealing secrets of our planet's ancient past. But this glimpse into the past comes with a warning about our potential future. The exposed layers tell a story of a world that was once much colder, a stark contrast to the warming climate we face today. The Batagaika Crater is not just a local phenomenon, its growth is directly linked to the larger issue of climate change, particularly the rapid warming of the Arctic. As global temperatures rise, the permafrost, once thought to be eternally frozen, is beginning to thaw at an alarming rate. This thawing process has significant implications not just for the Arctic, but for the entire planet. The crater's existence underscores the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. What happens in the remote reaches of Siberia does not stay confined to Siberia. It ripples outward, impacting global climate patterns, ecosystems, and ultimately, our own future. The Batagaika Crater is a powerful reminder that the effects of climate change are far-reaching and profound. As we continue to study this natural phenomenon, we must also heed its warning and take action to mitigate the impacts of climate change. The future of our planet depends on our ability to understand and respond to these changes. The Batagaika Crater is a call to action, urging us to protect our environment for future generations. The interconnectedness of Earth's systems means that every action we take has a ripple effect, influencing the health of our planet. What happens in the remote reaches of Siberia does not stay confined to Siberia. It ripples outward, impacting global climate patterns, ecosystems, and ultimately, our own future. The Batagaika Crater is a powerful reminder that the effects of climate change are far-reaching and profound. As we continue to study this natural phenomenon, we must also heed its warning and take action to mitigate the impacts of climate change. The story of the Batagaika Crater begins, rather innocuously, in the 1960s. It was a time when the vast, untouched wilderness of Siberia seemed eternal and unchanging. What began as a relatively small depression in the ground was triggered by human activity. This small change would soon spiral into something much larger. Deforestation in the region exposed a patch of permafrost to the increasing warmth of the sun's rays. The removal of trees, which once shielded the ground, left the permafrost vulnerable. This seemingly insignificant disturbance set in motion a chain reaction with far-reaching consequences. The exposed permafrost began to thaw, initiating a process that would reshape the landscape. Permafrost, as the name suggests, is meant to remain permanently frozen. It acts as a stable foundation for the ground above. However, once exposed and subjected to warmer temperatures, it begins to thaw. This thawing process destabilizes the ground, leading to further environmental changes. As this frozen soil thaws, the once solid ground transforms into a soggy, unstable mess. The stability that the permafrost once provided is lost. This thawing process triggered the initial collapse that birthed the Batagaika Crater. What started as a small depression quickly grew into a significant geological feature. But the story doesn't end there. The initial collapse was just the beginning of a much larger transformation. The crater's growth didn't stop with that initial collapse. It continued to expand, year after year, at an alarming rate, consuming more and more of the surrounding landscape. It continued to expand, year after year, at an alarming rate. The crater grew larger, altering the landscape dramatically. Imagine the crater as a wound in the Earth's skin. Each year, that wound grows larger, eating away at the surrounding permafrost and leaving a scar on the landscape. Every year, that wound grows larger, eating away at the surrounding permafrost and leaving a scar on the landscape. The damage is both visible and profound. This relentless expansion is driven by a feedback loop. The more the crater grows, the more permafrost is exposed, and the cycle continues. As the crater grows, it exposes more permafrost to the warmer air and sunlight. This exposure accelerates the thawing process, leading to further collapse. This in turn accelerates the thawing process, causing further collapse and fueling the crater's relentless expansion. The cycle is self-perpetuating and difficult to halt. The Batagaika Crater, therefore, becomes a self-perpetuating cycle of thawing and collapse, a stark testament to the power of even seemingly small environmental changes. It serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance within our natural world and the far-reaching impacts of human activity. To truly grasp the significance of the Batagaika Crater, we must delve deeper into the science behind permafrost. Imagine a layer of earth, frozen solid for thousands of years, locking away ancient organic matter like plants and animals. This frozen layer, known as permafrost, lies beneath the surface of much of the Arctic, including the region where the Batagaika Crater formed. Permafrost plays a crucial role in the Arctic ecosystem. It acts like a giant freezer, preserving vast amounts of organic carbon within its frozen depths. As long as the permafrost remains frozen, this carbon remains locked away, posing no threat to the atmosphere. However, as global temperatures rise, driven by human-induced climate change, the permafrost is thawing at an unprecedented rate. This thawing process has dire consequences. When permafrost thaws, the organic matter trapped within begins to decompose. This decomposition releases carbon dioxide and methane, potent greenhouse gases, into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, further accelerating the warming of the planet. The thawing permafrost creates a dangerous feedback loop. As more permafrost thaws, more greenhouse gases are released, which in turn leads to further warming and even more permafrost thawing. This vicious cycle amplifies the effects of climate change, making it one of the most pressing environmental concerns of our time. The Batagaika Crater, while a stark symbol of climate change, also presents a unique opportunity for scientific exploration. This massive depression in the Siberian landscape is not just a geological wonder, but a time capsule. As the crater expands, it exposes layers of permafrost that have been frozen for tens of thousands of years. These layers hold invaluable information about our planet's climatic past. These layers are like pages in a history book, offering scientists a glimpse into Earth's past climate and ecosystems. Each layer tells a story of a different era, revealing how the environment has changed over millennia. Imagine unearthing remnants of ancient forests, perfectly preserved within the frozen ground. These ancient trees provide clues about the flora that once thrived in these regions, or discovering the remains of extinct animals like woolly mammoths and cave lions, their bones still entombed in the permafrost. These findings are not just fascinating, they are crucial for understanding the biodiversity of past ecosystems. These discoveries provide valuable insights into past climates, the evolution of life on Earth, and how different species adapted to changing conditions, and the impacts of previous periods of climate change. By analyzing these ancient records, scientists can draw parallels to our current climate situation. By studying the layers of permafrost exposed by the Batagaika Crater, scientists can piece together a more detailed picture of Earth's climate history. This helps in understanding the natural cycles of warming and cooling. They can analyze the trapped gases, ancient pollen, and other organic matter to understand how climate has changed over millennia, and how ecosystems have responded to these changes. This data is essential for predicting future trends, and how ecosystems have responded to these changes. This research is crucial for predicting the potential impacts of future climate change. By understanding how Earth's climate has behaved in the past, scientists can develop more accurate models to project future climate scenarios. These models are vital for preparing for and mitigating the effects of climate change. To project future climate scenarios, these models can then inform policies and actions. To mitigate the effects of climate change and protect our planet for future generations. The work being done at the Batagaika Crater is not just about understanding the past, it's about securing a sustainable future and protect our planet for future generations. The formation of the Siberian crater has had a profound impact on the surrounding environment. As the permafrost melts, it releases significant amounts of methane into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. Local ecosystems are disrupted, and the landscape is altered in ways that affect both wildlife and human activities. This phenomenon serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance within our natural world and the far-reaching consequences of environmental changes. If we choose to ignore the signs, the consequences could be dire. The Siberian hole is a stark reminder of what happens when we fail to act. Methane release could accelerate global warming, leading to more extreme weather patterns, rising sea levels, and the loss of biodiversity. It's not just a local issue, it's a global crisis that demands our immediate attention. Addressing the Siberian hole is no easy task. The remote location, harsh climate, and the sheer scale of the problem present significant challenges. Scientists and engineers face logistical hurdles, and the solutions are neither simple nor cheap. But, despite these difficulties, we must find a way to intervene. The cost of inaction is far greater. To protect our planet, we need to take bold steps to mitigate climate change. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions, transitioning to renewable energy sources, and promoting sustainable practices are critical. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play. By working together, we can make a difference and safeguard our planet for future generations. The Siberian hole serves as a stark reminder of our planet's fragility. It's a call to action, urging us to recognize the impact of our actions on the environment. We must act now to protect our Earth before it's too late. Our future depends on it.